It is Win Wednesday, and my win this Wednesday is that I am still working on myself. I am continuing with my personal development journey. So I have been reading this book called Existential Kink. If you're squeamish or particularly, have a particular religious or spiritual practice where talking about sexual things is kind of taboo or too uncomfortable, I wouldn't suggest the book. But essentially, if I were to paraphrase this book, it is helping folks to become aware about the ways that they may be receiving or experiencing pleasure from things that are taboo or things that on a conscious level they're not interested in, they don't like, they consider bad or wrong. And this doesn't have to necessarily be sexual things, which leads me into the details of my Win Wednesday, which is that I experienced a huge kind of financial shift recently, and not in the positive way. And of course, my initial reaction to this was like, bleep, oh shit, what am I gonna do? And my mind's racing. But I've been reading this book and doing some of the exercises and kind of like thinking about things differently. And underneath that, like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? There was pleasure. There was this feeling there was the, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do in the negative way? But there was also the, oh my gosh, ooh, some new thing for us to figure out and some new thing for us to navigate through. I wonder how we're going to navigate through this thing. We're on a new journey. There was excitement about how we were going to MacGyver or resource or, think our way out of this problem. There was genuine joy about the ability to work through this new problem. The problem with that is this is not the kind of problem I want to be able to work through the problem, but these are not things I want to encourage my subconscious mind or my body to engage with or call forth or bring into my reality. These are not the kinds of problems that I want to be solving. So yeah, all that to say though, it was a really fun experience for me to know that the concepts that were in this book, because I've been really trying to engage with this book, I caught it right away that there was this, conscious response of like, this is not good. Oh my gosh, how are we going to navigate this? What are we going to do? Mind is going. There's a part of me trying to calm myself down. And then there's a part of me that is gleefully excited about the ability to use our brains to think, to solve this like really juicy life problem. And now I get to do the work of figuring out how to adjust my engagement with this kind of thing altogether, because I don't want to have experiences like this moving forward. So this is a really long Win Wednesday. My win is that I'm willing to do the work and I'm willing to keep working on myself and keep growing and learning and figuring out kind of the things that make me tick, the things that bring me joy, even things that bring me joy that surprise me. So that's my win. I'm still figuring this shit out. That is my win. And I would love to hear yours.